Okay, YouTubers, we're back on the subject of the finger joint jig, and this is part two. And I want you to remember that I'm primarily a turner, but I do other woodworking as well. Uh, but this whole finger joint idea is to make hinges for vessels that I turn. So I'm not giving up turning. So remember that. And here we go.
Well, I'm back with you now. I think I've got the finger joint jig completed now, and this is what I've got. As you can see, I've put some rails here, and you'll notice that they extend down the side of the table. The other side is done the same way, extending down the side. Now, that's why I made the jig as wide as I did, is so that I could use the edges of the table to index off of, or to keep everything straight and square. It slides fairly well as long as you put some dry lubricant or something like that on the top of the table. Last time I didn't have my little hand wheel or knob made, but now you can count your revolutions and do it easily with this hand wheel. And let's see, we had the box made, but we didn't have any of this clamping mechanism. I drilled some holes here. I forget what size they were, with Forstner bit, and made these little clamping mechanisms that are actually just toggle bolts. If you look inside here, the toggles. I'm hiding it from you. There you go. The toggle mechanism goes through the hole and then locks on the back side, and this allows you to clamp the part, which I have in place here, in place, and then okay, there we go. Works pretty good. Okay, and previously I didn't have the groove cut in the box that the router's got to have, and I've got the router bit mounted in it, and let's see what else. Okay, and I really need to put a something back behind the part in order to not chew up the back of the box here during the time that I'm cutting the finger joints. So I'll do that when we get ready to demonstrate it. Now, another thing is, how deep do you go so that you don't run into the box there. Now that is right against it, and I have put a mark over here on the side of my table that tells me that's as far as I need to shove it in order to cut through the wood that you're working on your project, and that assumes about a 3/4 inch spacer there. I'm going to be using a smaller one so I can go a little further than that, but that is the completed mechanism, and I'll set up now to do a at least one side of a finger joint, and we'll go from there. Well, we're set up for a finger joint cut with a 1/4 inch router bit here and a couple of 1x4s clamped into the system. Got it spaced off of the face of the carriage here, so that first of all, any blowout on the back side won't happen, and it won't cut up the this face of the carriage. So let's get started with this. Well, I didn't get the finger joints cut deep enough, but you can see there's a real good fit there. So, I don't know if I mentioned it, but you have to stagger this one tooth to one side when you cut it, and when you do that, it allows it then, instead of the tooth, to go into where you cut on the other one. So the reason I made this whole rig is so that I could make hinges, and I guess the next time you see it is whenever I make the hinge for the little vessel that I had shown you previously. This is that vessel that I wanted to replace these hinges here that didn't turn out too well with something like this. And so this is the finishing of the jig that allowed me to make good hinges. And I'll show you the end result of the hinges when I get to that point on this this vessel. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. Do a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.